It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa, nicely aimed pass. Clearly not happy with that. Konate. Van Dijk, he's gone direct here. Konsa, Madsen, Konate, quality ball. Konsa makes the interception. Madsen, Tielemans, out to the left it goes, and it's Tielemans. Cleared away. That's the throw. Konate, aim forwards. He has found the way through. Pau Torres gets over and intercepts. McGinn. Konate. McAllister. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. McAllister. Robertson. He is through here. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Konate, it's a sharp pass. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Watkins. Watkins, gently done. Van Dijk. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate. Driven forward. Isak, now he's off and running. Madsen. Moved on forwards. Jones. Forwards and with intent. Pau Torres getting this one clear. Gakpo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fitz. There's the shot! Just off target. Defending of the desperate variety. And he shoots! for him. Cash, and it's played forward, nicely intercepted. McGinn. Now it's Tielemans. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Watkins! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Watkins really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dyke clears it away. Konsa. And it's Amadou Onana. Wirtz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Robertson. Van Dijk. And it's come back to the keeper. Mamardashvili. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cash. That's been drilled forward. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Watkins! It's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Cash. That's really well manoeuvred. Bailey. And here's Watkins. Watkins laid out to the left flank. Jones gets it clear. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out to the right. Van Dijk, oh, good-looking ball. It's Salah! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Wirtz, and here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McAllister cuts out the pass, and Dijk goes forward.
are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a deft little ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah done delicately. Can he get onto this?
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
McAllister. Wirtz played out towards the right wing. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cash shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Tielemans. That has been knocked clear. Mohamed Salah aimed forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tielemans, that's a delicate pass. Robertson. And he goes cross-field. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jones, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Up towards the front line. Konsa attempts a clearance. And it's Wirtz. And here's Isak. He can get that clear. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Face to face. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Tielemans is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. And that's a throw. Not pretty, gets the job done. Robertson gets good distance on it. Wirtz wins the duel this time. Oh, they can break here. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. Isak looks to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply. Konate, early ball out from the back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McGinn. This looks promising. McGinn! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Isak. Tries a shot! Isak. Oh, good. It's Salah! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Isak. McGinn. Quality ball. Watkins chasing after it. And here's Watkins. Van Dijk, that's a sharp pass. Konsa. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate. Wirtz. McAllister shifted upfield. Cash, oh, good-looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Robertson aimed forwards. And here's Wirtz. Gakpo with the cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. And that was very necessary. And it's Jones. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Ball comes in. Pau Torres is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister. And here's Isak. Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tielemans! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bailey. In again. They get a throw in. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done, and that's aimed into the middle. Konate with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Out to the right. That's a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Ambitious ball here. Jones. Now it's Jones. Van Dijk, nicely aimed pass. McGinn. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Gakpo. Tries to dink it through. And here's Gakpo. That's very neat. And it's Jones. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tries a measured ball. Frimpong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There weren't better options before the ball was lost. Easy. Isak! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Jones. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's going to go a long way. Vince. Approaching half-time, and Jones! Great effort, but no way through. Oh, well measured. And the flag has stayed down. He's had a shot! Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Vince. Turns and Isak with a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Jones, gently done. Isak, oh, good spread. Frimpong. Mohamed, shot a goal! That's been drilled forward. Watkins is onto it in a flash. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, played through for the wide man. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's played forward. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz, probing pass. Onana attempts a clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Onana shifted upfield. Frimpong. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Cash cuts it out. Cash goes forward. And here's Watkins. He's in plenty of space here. Wirtz looking for a runner. Onana. And here's Watkins! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Tielemans!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Matson. And here's Watkins. And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Robertson. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. Jones. Gakpo. And they can counter here. Tielemans. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Watkins! Van Dijk. Sport official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cash, driven forward. McGinn. Now it's Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bailey. And the first half is done. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Matson. Van Dijk makes the interception. Jones. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Bailey. Tielemans. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Tielemans. And here's Tielemans. Well read, and the danger is averted. Jones. Matson. Pau Torres. Cash. Aim forwards. Referee's given a throw. Now it's McGinn. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gakpo. That's a cute ball. So what can they make of this? McGinn. Matson moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Vitz. Cleared without complication. And he's picked out the run.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. Up towards the front line. Isak is onto it in a flash. Matson. And it's played forward. Now it's Watkins. Vitz. Now it's Isak. And it's Robertson. Konsa, oh, good-looking ball. Konate, nicely aimed pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gakpo. Isak. Vitz does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Vitz forwards and with intent. Isak goes for a shot! Torres gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Konsa shifted upfield. Watkins, and he's managed to get free. Played out wide.
Konate getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Watkins being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He's cut it out. Quality ball. And the counter is on. Pau Torres cuts out the pass. Madsen, aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Watkins. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Tielemans! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. No way through, so back it comes. Jones wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. And it's Frimpong. Cross in, looks like a good one. He's managed to get himself offside. Martinez sends that a long way. And that's been won straight back. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely bit of skill. Tielemans. He has a look up. Watkins! Chance again. No. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Vids. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gakpo. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's a lovely, neat pass. Konsa can get it clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass with
Gakpo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And here's Gakpo. And it's Robertson. Corner then. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cash is there and he can get that clear. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Robertson, it's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Watkins, now he's off and running. Now it's Isak, over to the left. Onana gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he latch on to this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. McGinn. And here's Watkins. Played out to the right. Now it's Bailey. Cleared away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gakpo. Robertson. And he shoots!
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Konate. Van Dijk goes forward. And it's Frimpong. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Sancho, forwards and with intent, and here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Tielemans shifted upfield. Konate. Jones, gently done. Konsa. McGinn, and here's Watkins. Onana, aim forwards. Chance, surely! Vince, moved on forwards. Isak, played out to the left flank. Isak has got himself a free kick. And it's corner. Onana tries to clear. Robertson. Gakpo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's going to be another corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Looks to the other side. Now it's Tielemans. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. That is lovely. Can he get onto this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Cash shifted upfield. Bailey. Cash hurtling down that right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Bailey. Tielemans! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Tielemans clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And Dyke attempts a clearance. Out for a throw. Oh, nice touch. Bailey. Bradley with the clearance. Jones. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to break at pace. Gakpo. And here's Isak with a shot! Gakpo has it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Gakpo. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's played into the area. Wits. And here's Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Do have a chance to counter here. Brilliantly cut out. Jones. And here's Isak. Gakpo. Gakpo! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Gakpo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Watkins. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And play for a throw. Searching ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's heaved it away. Cash forwards and with intent. Watkins finds himself offside. a change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cash. Oh, can he get onto this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gakpo. And here's Isak. And that would have won it.
Isak clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up. Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McGinn. Konsa. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk can get it clear. Now it's Isak. McGinn. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's nice. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Salah. Tielemans. McGinn. Tielemans. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Soboslai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that is out of play. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chiesa. Now it's Mohamed. Decent chance! Danger averted for now. Calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Gakpo. Big chance! Onana gets it away. That's a little off target. Van Dijk aim forwards. Pau Torres getting this one clear. Gakpo. Chiesa. And that's a real chance missed. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk shifted upfield. And here's Isak. And it's Robertson. Lovely feet. Crossing. Cleared away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Watkins chasing after it. ULUSHKA.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Watkins. Watkins knocks it out wide. He's got to be a... Can he finish? He hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. Bailey. And here's Watkins. Now it's Sancho. Oh, great play! Sancho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Sancho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bailey. And here's Watkins. And it's hoisted clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bradley, gently done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bailey.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cash with a fine tackle.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Tielemans. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. And here's Watkins. Great chance! McGinn. Played into the middle, and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pau Torres have it back and can go again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Strong running down that left flank. Could move up a gear here. Driving on, a real charge here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Konsa forwards and with intent. Van Dijk. Konate. Deep into stoppage time. Well read, nice interception. Konsa, gently done. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. McAllister now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah! Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bailey. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.